His story begins in darkness. Before his capture, he lived a life of unimaginable violence. The details of his crimes are chilling, a stark reminder of the depths of human depravity. He was a predator, leaving a trail of shattered lives and grieving families. When the law finally caught up with him, society breathed a collective sigh of relief. He was convicted, sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars, and locked away, seemingly forever. For the world, it was justice served. The case was closed, the monster was caged, and his story was supposed to end there. But inside the cold, grey walls of a maximum security prison, a new chapter was about to begin, one that no one could have ever predicted. Life in prison is a brutal, monotonous existence. For this man, every day was the same cycle of confinement and isolation. He was surrounded by hardened criminals, and the atmosphere was thick with despair and anger. He carried the weight of his actions, a burden of guilt that was as heavy as the prison gates themselves. He saw no future, no hope, just an endless expanse of time to be served. At first, the killer was skeptical, even hostile. He had built walls around his heart so thick that nothing could get through. He had committed acts that were, in his mind and in the eyes of the world, unforgivable. How could there be any grace for someone like him? But the chaplain was persistent. He shared stories from the Bible, stories of broken people who found healing and purpose. He left a Bible in the cell, and for a long time it just sat there collecting dust. One lonely night, overwhelmed by the crushing emptiness of his life, the inmate picked up the Bible. He started to read. Not expecting much, but the words began to speak to him in a way he never imagined. He read about mercy, about a love that could wash away the darkest of stains.